guys? Welcome back to another video, man. Today, I am going to be saying what I think every NFL team should do this offseason. And let's just get started. As you see, we got the Arizona Cardinals here. Here, I think the Cardinals should get some receiver help. You know, you got Hollywood. I feel like maybe add Marvin Harrison Jr. through the draft. And maybe get some, receiver power in free agency. Like a Mike Williams. I think the Cardinals might be set up for good success in the future. Next, we got the Atlanta Falcons, and I'm gonna try not to be biased. I think Falcons gotta go quarterback. I mean, where else can you go? Realistically, I think the Falcons are a decent team, and that pains me to say. I feel like they might be a quarterback away. As much as it hurts, but we'll have to see. Ravens. I think the Ravens should go with... the Baltimore Ravens are an interesting team. I'm going to say running back. They added receivers. They got their quarterback of the future, and they have an elite defense. I know Gus Edwards had a good year, but if you add another running back and keep Edwards like the goal line package, I think the Ravens could go far and beyond. Buffalo Bills. I've thought about this one specifically. I think they need more receivers. I like Davis, I like Shakir, and I like Diggs. But one of them is probably going to leave this offseason, so I think you got to replace them with somebody maybe through the draft. We'll have to see. Carolina Panthers, they could go with a lot of things. I think if I was the Panthers, I would too add some receivers. Because, does Adam Thielen really scare you now? Does Jonathan Mingo scare you? I don't think he does. So, give me a receiver for the Panthers. Now, the Chicago Bears, I think for their offseason, they need to trade Justin Fields. We already know Fields is a bust. Trade Justin Fields, get some draft value, and that could go far and beyond as well. Cincinnati Bengals, what they need... The Bengals need a secondary. They need somebody in their secondary. I have a friend who will be coming on the show in a few days. I have a friend who complains about the secondary a lot, and now I need to see why. I think they got to get some DBs in there to help out. Cleveland Browns, they got to get a quarterback. All right, Joe Flacco had kind of like a Cinderella run, but if you're the Browns, you got to get a quarterback. Right, come on now. Quarterback. I think you need to get a quarterback, but that's just me. But they probably won't because of the contract. Now the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are also an interesting team. If I was the Cowboys, I would probably lean towards a running back because Tony Pollard did not get the job done this season. And I feel like there's some good backs coming out of free agency or the draft that you can pick up for the Cowboys. Denver Broncos, the story of their offseason will be that quarterback position. Will Russell Wilson leave? Which he probably will. Who are they going to get? I think that's the Broncos offseason right there. They need a quarterback. And then maybe work on that running game. Next, the Detroit Lions. The Lions should go with... I think if I was the Lions, I would try to pick up probably... You know what? If I was the Detroit Lions, I would pick up linebackers. I think the Lions need some linebackers. I feel like if they get a couple good linebackers, then they will officially be a complete team. They need that defense, and I think they should start with the linebackers. I love Alexander Zaloni. But if I'm the Lions, I'm going for some linebackers. Next, the Green Bay Packers. They got their quarterback of the future for the third straight quarterback. I think the Packers, what they need... I think the Packers need some defensive line help. That's just me. I feel like they need to get a pass rush. If the Packers get a scary pass rush, that could be good. I think they need a pass rush. We'll have to see. But, yeah. Pass rush it is. Houston Texans. The Texans need a certified running back. Devin Singletary was balling. Dameon Pierce is a sophomore slump, or did he just fall off the face of the earth? I think if they get a running back to compete, because usually what teams like to do, they like to get running backs so their other running backs feel threatened. So then they try to improve. That's what I think is going to happen here. Indianapolis Colts. I think the Colts need a tight end. Mo Cox is kind of getting up there in age. And I think if you give Anthony Richardson, coming back from injury, a certified #1 tight end, who knows? Maybe something good can happen there. Jacksonville Jaguars, they need a receiver. Calvin Ridley's probably going to walk. So if I'm the Jaguars, I'm getting a receiver to replace him. Kansas City Chiefs, receiver. Next. Los Angeles Chargers. Where's my mouse? Okay. Chargers. I think they need a receiver to replace Mike Williams. Because Mike Williams is probably getting out the back door. So I think you get a receiver to replace Mike Williams. And that could go, maybe something good can happen there. Los Angeles Rams. If I was the Rams, I would look to get a new quarterback. Stafford may still have a couple years left. But you need that quarterback to take the reins when Stafford's not playing no more. That's just my opinion on the Rams situation. Las Vegas Raiders. This is tough. I think the Raiders should go quarterback. Because I don't think A.O. O'Connell's good. So I think the Raiders need to find their quarterback of the future. Miami Dolphins. I think the Dolphins need a tight end. I don't know who their tight end is, but he ain't good. So I think they need to go for a new tight end. Minnesota Vikings, they need a running back. Alexander Madison. They try to give Madison the reins to replace Dalvin Cook in Minnesota. He did not fulfill. So we'll have to see where they go there. New England Patriots. It starts at the quarterback position. Matt Jones and Bailey Zappi. Both of them did not pan out in New England. They need a quarterback and then get some receivers. Because I don't even know. I know DeMario Douglas and Juju Smith-Schuster. I cannot name another receiver off the top of my head who plays for the Patriots. Now, my New Orleans Saints. You want to know what we need? Get the damn defense better, please. Our defense is aging. I think we need a corner. That's just me. I think we need some more DBs. And make sure that Derek Carr's not brain dead next year. Now, the New York Football Giants. I think that the Giants... Sorry, guys. New York Giants, I think they need a receiver. I don't know anybody other than Sterling Shepard is even still on the team. If I'm the Giants, I'm getting a new receiver to pair up with their new quarterback. Because Daniel Jones is still the worst quarterback of all time. New York Jets. They need some protection. You saw Aaron Rodgers. That man played 4 snaps because the offensive line was just not blocking that game. The Jets need some damn protection. Philadelphia Eagles. So I think they need to replace James Bradberry in the secondary. Trade him, cut him, I don't care. They need to replace James Bradberry. That man was getting toasted all season. Pittsburgh Steelers. Kenny Pickett stinks, so if I'm the Steelers, I'm getting a new quarterback. Plain simple. I don't trust Mason Rudolph. We'll have to see. Seattle Seahawks, they're a team kind of in that situation. But I think they need a tight end. I think Noah Fant's their tight end. But I think they need to improve from that. San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be a tough one. I think they need a DB to pair up with Charvarius Ward. Plain and simple. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers need to figure out what they're going to do with Mike Evans. Are they going to franchise tag him? Are they going to bring him back? Are they going to let him walk? Or are they going to trade him? What are you going to do with Mike Evans? Tennessee Titans. They need a new... I think the Titans need a clean sweep in the defense department. They need to cut a lot of guys from their defense and bring in some young bloods to help that defense. Washington Commanders offensive line. Sam Howell got sacked 65 times. So yeah. But let me know in the comments below. Do you like what I said? Sorry I had to do this quick. I have things to do. So yeah. Like, subscribe, share, turn the bell on so you don't miss another upload. And it's your boy Hurricane Mike signing out. Who dat?